Good morning, students. This is Suman Chaswal, your English teacher. How are all of you? Good? I'm fine too. So today I have brought for you another interesting topic in the grammar section. I had told you earlier also that I'm going to do one by one the different parts of speech. So today I had started with pronouns and I did personal pronouns with all of you. And today I'm going to do kinds of pronouns, different types of pronouns. Okay, now let's quickly recap. What are pronouns? Do you recap? Do you recall? Okay, let me tell you once again. Words that are used in place of a noun, those are called pronouns. Okay, so instead of repeating a name or a place again and again, we use the pronouns in place of that. For example, I said Ram is a tall boy. Ram is 11 years old, so I can say Ram is a tall boy. He is 11 years old. So what word I've used? He, and he is a pronoun because it is used in place of a noun. And what was the noun? Ram. Ram is the name of a person. So he is being used for Ram, which is a noun. So he is a pronoun. Okay. So today I am going to do different kinds of pronouns. Okay. The first kind of pronoun is personal pronouns. I have done a complete exercise on personal pronouns. You can see in my previous this thing, but today also I will quickly recap with you. Okay. Next comes demonstrative pronouns. Then the third is the reflexive, or we also call it emphatic, emphasizing, emphatic pronoun. Okay, personal pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, reflexive or emphatic pronouns, then indefinite pronouns. As this thing suggests, indefinite means we don't know the number. Okay, so indefinite pronouns. Then the interrogative pronouns. Interrogative means which ask a question. Interrogative pronouns. Then is relative pronouns. These relative pronouns, they connect. I will show you how they connect. And then we have distributive pronouns. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them kinds of pronouns. First is personal pronouns. Okay, like I had told you, it is in 3. First person, second person, and third person. Now what is first person? The doer of the action. Okay, either he's speaking or doing an action, that is I. And plural is we. Second person, with whom the action is being done or with whom the person is speaking, then it is you. And third person, about whom he is speaking or she is speaking. So it is he or she. And for neuter gender, it. Okay. So personal pronouns, I have uploaded a video complete on personal pronouns and also given you an exercise. Okay. So again I am quickly, because of kind of pronouns, so I am recalling the personal pronouns. Now second is demonstrative. Demonstrative means you demonstrate, you show. Okay. So how do we show? Either we say this is a duster, or if we want to, anything which is close, we say this for singular, and which is far away, where we have to point out to somebody, then we say that is a cupboard, that is a book. But which is lying close to you, it is this is a book, but singular. Okay, now there are so many books lying here. Okay, there are so many books lying here. So what will we say? We can't say this books. These are books. And many books are that side. So those are books. Okay, so for singular we use this, that, and for plural we use these or do. We demonstrate, we point out, we show. Okay, so we use demonstrative pronouns. So example are this, that. Remember what I told you? This and that is used for singular, one. Okay, and for plural we use these or those. Wait till I put a slash. Okay, we either use these, things which are close, we use these. Things which are far away, you can see this side, they are far away. If I stand here and say that is the board, because it is far. But if I come close, this is a board. When I am standing here, I say this is a board. I don't say that is a board. But when I go far away from the board, I say that is a board. Okay, that is a whiteboard. So this is the difference. And these, closer things, plural, many, we say these. Far off things, many, like I say, those. If I say, this I'm holding in my hand, these are pens. These are pens. But if I keep them far away, then I say, those are pens. Because I'm pointing out, I'm demonstrating. Okay? So, demonstrative pronouns. Next comes reflexive or emphatic pronouns. Reflexive or emphatic means in which we are, it turns back to the subject itself. We are emphasizing. We turn back to the subject itself. We are talking about the subject, and the reflexive pronoun which we are using, it is turning to the subject itself. For example, I say, I is the subject, do my work, or instead of saying my work, I say, I do the work myself. So, myself is reverting to the subject I. These are the emphatic or reflexive pronouns. They revert back to the subject itself. Okay? So, which are the reflexive pronouns like myself? For if it is a girl, then what will we say? Herself. Suppose I say, she does the work. Revert back to she, so it will come herself. Okay, so emphatic or reflexive pronouns which revert back. Revert means go back. Okay, they go back, turn back to the subject. If I use he does the work, then it will become himself. Okay. So it is reverting back to the subject. It's reverting back, going back, turning back to the subject. So we are using emphatic pronouns. Himself, myself, herself. Sorry. Now for this is singular. Now what about the plural? For plural, what will we use? They do their work. They is plural. Do their work. It will become themselves. For plural, it will become themselves. It is reverting back, turning back to they. So with plural, we use themselves. Okay. Sometimes even we use when we are writing an article or we are writing some paragraph, then we use, I'll tell you one word. Sometimes when we are writing a paragraph about any topic, okay, we're writing about any topic, we should try to avoid using personal pronouns. I, he, we, she, okay. We should use the personal pronoun is one. It's an abstract, indefinite, okay, which I will be telling you here. Indefinite. So one must do his work oneself. Okay. So we must not. We should try avoid. We should avoid this thing using personal pronouns. Okay. So oneself. Okay. So I told you reflexive, emphatic pronouns are myself, herself, himself, themselves, oneself. Okay. Now, or we can say ourselves. Where will I use ourselves? We do the work ourselves. Okay. Again for plural. Okay. We do the work ourselves. Okay. So this is also a reflexive or emphatic pronoun. Now come to indefinite. What does it mean by indefinite? Indefinite, they do not refer to any particular person, just like I just now told you. One. When I say one can do this, one should do this, one must be very neat, one must be disciplined. We're not referring to any specific person, particular person. We are just doing indefinite, one. Okay, referring to a person itself, but using, instead of using he, she, they, I, we, I am using one. Okay, so it is indefinite. What else we can use? Let me say, who has come? Suppose some mom says that there's a knock at the door. Who has come? No one. Who came to the meeting? No one. Or nobody. Okay. Suppose somebody has come knocking on the door and you don't know that person. So mom says, who has come? So what will you say? Somebody. That means you don't know the person. Someone. Okay. So we use these words for, can you say anything with every, for plural, everybody. Everybody. Or I say something. Something. Some for things we use, for people we use one, someone, somebody. But for things we use something. Like I said, is something the matter? Means I don't know what the matter is. Indefinite. So I'm asking you what the matter is. So we use something. Okay. So indefinite pronouns which do not refer to anything particular or specific. One, no one, nobody, somebody, someone, everybody, something, anybody. Suppose ma'am says, okay, she asks a question. What was the matter with the boy? And now she's looking at the class. Anybody to give the answer? Anybody? Okay. So children will raise their hand. Ma'am, yes, I will tell the answer. I will tell them. Okay. So she asked. Anybody means not in any particular. Any child can stand up and give the answer. Okay. So these are called indefinite pronouns. Then we come to the next, interrogative. Interrogative, as it suggests, that means there should be a. Whenever we say interrogative, means it asks a question. Okay. So which are the interrogative pronouns? Like who. Example, who, whom. Okay. Who and whom we always use for people, person. Okay. And we use, for things we use which. Okay. Or what, when. It's used for things. It's also, what can also be used for things. Okay. So whom we use for person and which, what we use for some things. Okay. For example, who is at the door? Who is at the door? Interrogative pronoun. Whom do you want to meet? Okay. Whom do you want to meet? So interrogative pronoun. Which? Take the word, interrogative word, which. Ask a question with which. Which is your house? Which is your book? Which is your pen? Means I have so many pens in my hand. Which is your pen? This one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, which is your pen? Then we come to relative pronouns. Relative pronouns are that join sentences, connect. Okay, they join. They are not conjunctions. Okay, they join in a sentence, maybe a clause or even a sentence. So they are known as relative. They join some noun going before them, and there's a hint here. A noun always goes before them. Before using a relative point, there should be a noun. So you will come to know, oh, this is not a conjunction, but this is a relative pronoun. Which are those? Which are the relative pronouns that we can use? That, which, and even who. For these we use for things and who. Okay. For example, I say, this is the house that Jack built. So here it is. What is it showing? I told you what is the trick, what is the clue, that there should be a noun before it, before the words that, which or who. Okay. Now here, this is the house that. So which is the noun before it? House. House is a noun. So this is the house that Jack built. Okay. So it is connecting to parts of a sentence. Okay. The girl, now let me take an example, who. The girl who is standing there is my sister. Okay. Now see what I told you. Trick. What is the clue? That before a relative noun, before a relative pronoun, there should be a noun. So here the pronoun is who. And what is before it? Girl. What is girl? It's a noun. The girl who is standing there is my sister. Okay. So it is connecting a clause. This is a clause. Okay. When we come to clauses, I will be telling you the girl, but for now you understand a relative pronoun, that, which, who. They join parts of a sentence or clauses. Okay. But the trick is that before a relative pronoun there should be a noun. Okay. Now use which. This is the pen which I had lost. Okay. This is the pen, the relative pronoun is which I had lost. Before it, what did I tell you? There should be a noun. Pen. Okay. So this is the pen. Pen is a noun which I had lost. Have you understood, students? Relative pronoun, they are words which connect, like that, which, who, and there should be a noun before the relative pronoun. Is it clear? And I will give you an exercise so that you can fill in with different kinds of pronoun to become and to understand, to really understand clearly, and also to practice. Now the last one. The last one is distributive pronoun. It distributes. Okay. For example, It refers to persons or things one at a time. Okay? It refers to many things, many people also, but one at a time. For example, each. What are the words? Each, every, either. See this? Neither. Now children, these are two words, either and neither. Sometimes they are pronounced either and neither. Both are correct. You can say either or either. Neither or neither. Okay? So don't get confused. Each, every, either, neither. Okay? So means none of the two. If I say neither means none of the two. Either means either of the two. One of the two. Do you want this or that? So either of the two. Okay? If you don't want any, neither of the two. Okay? Each, when we say each, means every one of two or more taken separately. Each student. Okay? And when we are saying every, means we are talking about with singular class nouns. Okay? With singular nouns we use every. Okay? I will give you examples with that. Okay? So each, every, either, neither. Either, let me take this. Each boy was given a prize. Each boy means there are so many boys, but each one by one, all of them were given a prize. So each boy was given a prize. Take the example of every. Every student has to attend the function. So we're using it with the joining a class of a noun in the singular form. Every student has to attend the function. Means there are many students, but each one of them has to attend. Okay? So we use distributive pronouns each, every, either, neither, and so on. So today I have told you about the different kinds of pronouns. Okay? The different kinds of pronouns. First is personal pronouns. Then demonstrative pronouns. Reflexive or emphatic pronouns. Indefinite pronouns. Interrogative pronouns. Relative pronouns. And distributive pronouns. With examples I have given you. First person, second person, third person. Demonstrative are this, that, these, those, singular and plural. Reflexive or emphatic pronouns are which that turns to the doer of the action itself. Okay? It turns back, reverts to the subject. Myself, herself, himself, themselves, oneself, ourselves. Okay? Indefinite pronouns which does not tell about anything particular or specific. One, no one, nobody, somebody, someone, everybody, something, anybody. Okay? Then comes interrogative pronouns. Who, whom, which, what. Then relative pronouns which connect parts of the sentence or clauses, whatever. But the trick is, the clue is that when you use these as when you connect the sentences, then there should be a pronoun before that, the relative pronoun. Okay? And last is the distributive pronouns. Example, each, every, either, neither. Okay? So students, today I gave you a complete of kinds of pronouns, and I have given you examples. I have told, and please draw this flow chart. It is so important. I always keep on stressing on this fact that you must note down this flow chart. Okay? It's a video, so you can stop it and then you can copy it down, because it is very helpful. One look at it, oh, this is possible. When we are going to do exercises, this you can keep in front of you, and quickly, if you forget, you can recap from here. So, this is a very easy way of learning and memorizing. You will find it very easy to memorize and learn. Okay, so please do draw this flow chart and it will help you. So you know now, there's a saying, God helps those who help themselves. So children, please help yourself. Okay, so today my video was till here only, this class for kinds of pronouns. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and please tell your friends also. They can also subscribe to my channel. Okay, and I do online classes also, offline classes also. It's in my description box, my address, my phone number, contact number, my email, everything. So you can even contact me. I will be looking forward to meeting anybody of you. So thank you so much, and God bless all of you.